Today is December 29th? 29th. Today's December 29th. The good thing is, unlike yesterday, I didn't feel like I had to push along to make this video. Haven't lost motivation to do this yet, which is good. I actually think over time it'll help me be more concise about my thoughts. Usually I'm really bad at speaking what I'm thinking, partly because of lack of vocabulary, partly because I'm bad at thinking on the spot, which is why I suck at debating, but hopefully this will help me. Today we went to Chinatown and Japantown in downtown Vancouver. Worst place I've ever been to. Never seen so many high, drunk, I've never seen so much graffiti. It was way worse in Seattle. It was unbelievable. It's like you turn the corner and there's 50 people on the road. There's like tents of homeless people everywhere. And you can't walk 2 steps without smelling drugs, marijuana, weed, or cigarettes. It's like crazy. We did eat at a very nice restaurant, so props to that. Stanley Park, we went there. It's pretty underwhelming. Overall, a lot of it's underwhelming, but I think that's because of the weather. I will say the area around the upper downtown Vancouver, at least on the west side, is very nice. And we went there the other day, on Boxing Day, and it's beautiful. I finally did do some of the application today. I got 2 out of the 5 questions done. I have 2 more days to finish. I think I can get it done. I should have done more, but I slacked off, and then I was about to do it just now, and I realized that I was so tired that if I tried, I would just end up writing sloppy stuff that I'm just going to delete tomorrow anyway. So just going to get good sleep, wake up tomorrow, and I don't think we're going anywhere. I hope at least. So I can just get everything done. Final day, review, proofread, fix everything up. I think we're good to go. And I can finally continue with my chemistry. I mean, if I was model student, didn't do anything but work, I could easily tackle all the applications in chemistry in the same day, but I don't know if I can. Do not know if I can. What else is worth talking about? Don't know if I'm ready for going back to university. I feel like if I go back there, right now I would not do any work because I've lost all motivation. But at the same time, I feel like I would be motivated. It's been hard lately because halfway through first semester, I was like talking to a bunch of people, and I almost value doing what you like more than money. And I'm like, if I switch majors, what's the point of trying hard? But then again, you do need the money. And when I look at all those homeless people downtown Vancouver, it's like you need money to survive. So I don't hate it. So I'm gonna keep going hard. I just feel like if you love what you're doing, you won't need to worry about the future because you will do so much that, or how do I put this? It's like, if you love what you're doing, things will come naturally. And on the other hand, every time I think about doing anything, I'm like, oh, is it good for my resume? And if you're thinking like that, it probably means you don't like what you're doing. If I did like what I was doing, if I truly wanted to be a doctor, I would search for research positions without the thought of, oh, it needs to go on my resume, and more in the thought of, oh, I would love to do this. And in that case, I wouldn't need to always look at things with the outlook of, is it good for my resume? It would just be, is it going to be fun? And it will be fun. So in that case, getting into med school wouldn't be a hassle. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've thought about other majors, not about switching into them. I'm not near that decision. That's a scary thought. But I have thought about if I were to switch, what they would be. And as of now, it'd either probably be like film and documentary editing, or some kind of like cultural studies, which both of them don't make a lot of money. I mean, if you're an editor, you could make a lot of money, but it's not easy. So, but I do like editing a lot. That's why one of the things I wish I could just spend a lot of time on. But it is a high barrier of entry, and I am maybe thinking about doing another YouTube thing. I don't know how long it's gonna last. But I mean, I am in love with GeoGuessr, so to be doing something in GeoGuessr would be cool. And not with anything skill based, because I'm nowhere near good enough for that. There's already an oversaturation in that market. But in terms of comedy and meme content to do with GeoGuessr, big hole in the market. So that could be a possibility, and it will help me with editing skills. It'll be bad at the start, but over time it'll get better. Other thing is, I should get more running done. Oh man, like running is such an on and off thing for me. Like I do so much running and I just hate it. And I think the problem is I get too obsessed with it and it just becomes a hassle. Too obsessed with the pace, too obsessed with getting a certain time. I think I enjoy running the most when it's just recreational. Not thinking about the time. You just go out and you run. No training plan in mind. No target goal in mind. Just have the outlook of do it for the exercise, not to reach a goal. But I do really want to do a marathon one day. And maybe if I'm daredevilish enough, an Ironman, half Ironman, I don't know. But it would be very cool. I do like running, I do like swimming, and I do like biking, so who knows? That's it for today.